morning. We are in Curacao this morning. It's time for some poached eggs because I love poached eggs. You can only get them, well, I only get them on Holland America ships. They do them so good. Yeah, I don't remember seeing any poach stations on any other ships. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. This young lady right here does it just right. Just right. Perfectly cooked poached egg. And I said, is that medium? She said, no, that's micho. I think that's how she said it, micho. That's what it sounded like. It means you want it wet but not runny. That's exactly how she cooked it. And I love it. And they didn't typically, so I'm getting basically eggs Benedict without the muffin. So it's ham, and then usually they have spinach, and they'll put the spinach on top of the ham, and then I'll put the poached egg on top of that, and then they'll put the hollandaise sauce over that, and they'll salt and pepper it a little bit, and you can fold it up, make you a little egg taco, but it's low carb, it's delicious. And I got me a little piece of Swiss cheese with it, but they didn't have the spinach. So she goes, try the squash. So I put the squash on top of the ham instead of the spinach. I like the spinach better, but the squash is good. It's a good healthy breakfast. Not 100% sure what's going on down there, but they have a little white truck. It's got a refrigeration unit on it and an anchor on the side of it, and they are offloading some brown boxes and some white boxes. And me and Elisa think that that's probably some fresh fish for some of the restaurants that they're picking up here in Curacao. Could be some drugs, who knows? Really good drugs. No, I'm just kidding.
Welcome to Curacao. So let me tell you what, I am loving these long port days. We are in port from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. All aboard time is 10:30 p.m. So we slept late. Jason went to the gym, we chilled, we had breakfast, we did a little work, we had lunch, and now we're getting off the ship. It's an overcast day, so we're not sure if we're gonna hit the beach or not, but I've got the snorkel gear just in case. And we're just gonna wander into the town because the town looks really, really cool, and just kind of go from there. We're winging it today. In the capital of Willemstad. So this was a Dutch colony. So you're gonna see behind all the bright colors and the Dutch architecture. We've got a fort right here. Even the modern buildings are painted like the old style buildings, but we're still walking towards downtown. This is a little shopping plaza we're in right now, but I just love all the colors. It's so pretty here.
Yeah, so when you walk into the fort, they just basically taken the walls of the fort and inside of it concealed a bunch of bars and restaurants and shops. Quite the facade, but a neat one for sure. Yeah, way to repurpose there.
And can I just say, it smells really good in here.
Oh, it sure does.
I don't know, it's something sweet. I don't know what it is, but you just walk through that like passageway and it's like, ah, that smells good. Ooh, I see people up on top of the fort. Should we try and climb up there?
I don't know, sure. Ah, we found the culprit right over here. The pancake and waffles right here. Dutch pancakes and waffles. Oh man, that does smell amazing.
Cool up here. So the stairs were a little sketchy, but once you get up to the top, it's so cool how they took the old ruins of the fort and made new modern buildings out of it. But right here, these are where the cannons would have been on the old fort, right here. So we're still in the same area, but there's like this little bay that comes through here which separates the town, and you can look and see it. There's a fort wall on the other side as well. There's a really cool bridge over here. It's a pedestrian bridge. It's built on pontoons, so it floats up and down. So we're eventually gonna make our way across there.
Elisa's a wee bit nervous on the stairs here. We're walking along the walls of the old fort. But Lisa's like, at least they put some handrails up.
Yeah, there is no way I would have gone down those stairs if it was just a sheer drop.
You did good, honey. You did good. I don't know if you can see this because I don't have my zoom lens, but they're actually opening the bridge so that boat traffic can go through right now.
We are about to cross the Queen Emma Bridge. This was built in 1888. It is a floating pontoon bridge, and you just saw that they can move it out of the way if the ferry needs to come. Yeah. But other than that, it is a pedestrian bridge. You used to be able to go across it in vehicles, but I think it put too much strain on the bridge, so they stopped that, and you can only walk across it now.
It's creaking and cracking as you walk on it. Sounds just like a dock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all these little boats holding it up. There's a bunch of them. It's a long bridge.
Interesting story about this bridge. So whenever it was built in 1888, there was a toll to cross it. The toll was 2 cents, but they waived the toll if you couldn't afford the toll. And how did they figure out who could afford and who not? If you had shoes, if you could afford shoes, then you could afford the toll. So if you didn't have shoes, you didn't have to pay. But then the funny thing is, the wealthy would take their shoes off to avoid having to pay the toll, and the poor would borrow shoes to show that they could pay.
You got shoes.
I have shoes.
I got sandals.
But there's no toll. There's no toll anymore.
There's no toll.
You can really see the Dutch influence here. Doesn't this remind you of Amsterdam?
It does.
The tall, skinny buildings, brightly colored, right on the water. Can't talk sometimes.
Yeah, it's like a melting pot of nationalities here. They have Haitian, Dominican, Dutch, English, lot of nationalities here. So English is a common spoken language over here. So once you cross over the little bridge there, the little floating bridge, you're greeted with, of course, more restaurants and shops throughout. A lot of the shops are closed actually, and there's some really older parts that are kind of, I don't know, nasty and kind of not clean. I don't know. I like the other side better.
Yeah, it's Sunday. Maybe that's why the shops are closed.
Yeah, and then it's kind of a gloomy day too. So, yeah, not as exciting on this side of the bridge as of yet. That is the proper pronunciation, correct?
Yes.
Curacao.
Curacao.
It's a cute little island. Mm-hmm. So we finally made it to the C of the ABC.
That's correct, but we're going ACB because that's how they are. It's Aruba, Curacao, then Bonaire. They're not in alphabetical order.
They are not. We're heading back over to the other side of the bridge, which is the side of the bridge closer to the ship. We like that side better. There's a lot more cooler stuff to do over there. We're just feeling that. We're gonna end our journey here and turn around and head back. Fat bottom girls, they make the rockin' world go round. By the way, guys, if you like this video and you're new to our channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. YouTube likes it when you like and subscribe. It helps us out tremendously, and we sure would appreciate it. See anything you like?
I've got to get a magnet from each stop we go to. And they have the little license plates here too.
So we collect the license plates and the magnets, as you already know. If you've been watching for a while. I like it. Very nice. Been seeing these. They had one of these in Aruba. We're gonna stop off for a quick cold drink. What we have here is a Heineken 0.0. So refreshing. Brewed in Amsterdam. This place looks like Amsterdam. It's a Dutch colony, and I tell you, this is a great little beer. It tastes just like a Heineken. And I have a glass, but I'm opting out. I like it in the cold bottle. Anyway, cheers.
We had the best chill out day here in Curacao. No, we didn't go to the beach, but it was overcast, so we weren't really feeling a beach day. Just chilling in the town. Really neat little town. It was quiet today being Sunday, but We just really got the local vibe. We sat and just chilled for a long time. There's a little 5 o'clock somewhere, Margaritaville, right over here by the ship. Went and sat there and just watched the views of the waves coming in. And now we're gonna get back on the ship, and I think since we have our swimsuits on underneath our clothes, we're gonna go hit the hot tub.